Hey guys, so it was a beautiful day out at the range today for a bit of IPSC practice. Best day we've had in quite a while. Now this first stage was a quick little 12 rounder, nice and tight, with two paper targets off to the right hand side then and a wall in front of us with two ports. Now the lower target had to be engaged through that lower port. So basically my choice was to engage the two targets, then the low port, reload and then finish out the stage. And I did it all in about 6.5 seconds, so I was pretty happy with that. It was a good way to start the day.
Range is clear. Time 6:44.
Now unfortunately this second stage, the sound on the camera crapped out, so I don't know what happened there, but it was a 16 rounder and started off with two exposed targets, and then we moved forward to engage the rest of the targets. The whole stage was done in about 8.5 seconds, which wasn't too bad considering the open guys were in about 6.5 and 7 second marks. So if I can be within 2 seconds of those guys, I'm doing pretty well. Now this stage was a grip and rip, and I really ripped. As you can see, I got those rounds out nice and quick, but I was a bit slow with my getting the mag in. And unfortunately my points on the target weren't great.
3.55. Wild and woolly. I think one kind of went straight that way.
So I decided to have another crack at this.
Are you ready?
Unfortunately I didn't do really any better. I was slow getting the mag in again, and then trigger freeze prevented a decent time.
You are finished, unload so clear. The gun is clear, hammer down.
I was a little bit disappointed with that stage. I think I could have done much better.
Gun is clear, 4, 2, 3.
Bloody trigger freeze.
Now we combined the stages together for a 32 rounder. The first two targets had to be engaged from the box to prevent people shooting into the concrete wall. Those targets I'm engaging now could have been shot on the move, but I chose to shoot them stationary. Fortunately I had a jam here, which is unusual for my gun, but it did jam, so I racked the other round out. Continued on with the stage. Unfortunately it stuffed my reloads in where I'd scheduled to make them, so I decided to run through this stage again later on, so we'll see that in a sec. So I was pretty disappointed with that. I mean 31 seconds or whatever it was, and it was just too slow, so I decided to have another crack.
Are you ready?
Now looking at this stage again, what I should do, or should have tried, was shooting those two targets out the front and then running forward, because I'm quite good at the run and gun style, so running forward I would have been able to shoot much faster and probably get better points on target. Even though my points weren't disappointing, I did get good hits on the targets, but unfortunately I didn't get
Satisfied,
a
unload
crazy
and
fast
show
time or
clear,
anything.
guns clear, hammer down, holster.
How's that?
25, 26.
Not too bad.
Are you ready?
Now this stage I shot two different
Stand
ways. It was basically a test to see which way would be quicker. The first way was to go inside, shoot everything inside, and then do the two outside groups.
If you are finished, unload
that
so
was
clear.
reasonable,
The gun
but
is
I
clear,
felt I
hammer
could
down,
do it
holster.
much faster. And then
Range is
the
clear.
next way I decided
Not as
to
fast as I would've
shoot
liked.
two targets from
8.25.
inside, and then two
8.25,
targets out on the
okay.
left hand side, and then step to the side and then do two targets on the inside again, and then two targets on the
Are
right
you
hand
ready?
side. Now
Stand by.
technically it felt better, but it really wasn't any faster. And then when I shot the stage again, unfortunately we didn't film it that time, I shot it the same way as I did the first way, but faster
You are finished,
inside,
unload so clear. If the gun is clear,
and
hammer down, holster.
did it in about 7.5
Range
seconds
is clear.
with better
8.18.
points.